Welcome to TAMU Days, a hotel reservation system accessible for both admins who are hotel owners as well as the guest. So before deep diving into our application, let us first explore the database structure. So we have a hotel database which consists of three tables, namely guest, room, and user. The guest tables has many attributes like the room ID. So this will be the room ID where the guest would be staying. It has other details like guest name, email, address, city, nationality, passport number, phone number, card CVV, number of days the guest would be staying, and the total cost. Next is the room table. So this table consists the entire details of the rooms which are present in this hotel. So for this hotels, we have total 90 rooms, and this 90 is divided into three parts with 30 rooms as economy, and this 30 economy room is divided into three parts with 10 single occupancy room, 10 double occupancy room, and 10 triple occupancy room. The next 30 is the normal room type with 10 single occupancy, 10 double, and 10 triple occupancy room. And finally, the last 30 rooms are of type VIP, and it's the same like the 10 single occupancy room, 10 double, and 10 triple occupancy room. It also has other attributes like the check-in date and check-out date of this particular room. And lastly, we have is empty column, which states that if a particular room is empty or not. If it's one, then it's empty, and if it's zero, then it's occupied. The last table is the user table where we have the user ID, the username, password, and is admin. So this is admin column states that whether a particular user is admin or a customer. If its value is 1, then it's an administrator. If it's 0, then it's a customer. So this was the database structure. Now let us explore our first use case, which is the login screen. This screen is for both admins as well as the customer. So let's log in with an admin credits. For this particular prototype, there is just a login page. A sign up page is under construction and would be built in the next prototype. So we have successfully logged in as an admin. So it consists of a left panel which has the name of the user and the role. It also has other data like the percentage of person available rooms percentage and reserved room percentage of this hotel. It has mainly five functionalities: the room booking, cancel booking, rooms, checkout, and guest. So administrator would have these five functionalities while the guest would only have two functionalities, which are room booking where they can successfully book a room, and a cancel booking where they can cancel their stay. This room section lists the number of rooms which are occupied as well as the rooms which are empty by the administrators. And this checkout functionality is able to book a reservation as checked out, and this functionality is only accessible by admins. The last functionality is the guest, where the administrators can check the list of guests that are staying in their hotel. This was our homepage. Now let us explore our second use case, which is the room booking. So this is our room booking page, and it has many details like the customer data and card payment and reservation data. Let us enter the customer data one by one. Let's enter the name first, phone number, email, address, city, nationality, passport number. This was the customer data. Let's enter the card details of the guest. This will be used for payment. Lastly, we have the reservation data where we can select the room type. It has three types of room: economy, normal, and VIP. Let us select economy. Next is room capacity, which has single, double, and triple room capacity. Let's select the double room capacity. We also have check-in and check-out date. We can select the check-in and check-out date from 3rd October to 17th October. And last is the room ID, where we can just click on the search button and it would check the first available room of type economy and room capacity as double. So we have the room ID as 11, which is the first free room of type economy and room capacity as double. After entering all the data, let us click on submit button. So this is the confirmation page which would be used to verify whether the guest or administrator has entered the guest detail correct or not. So we need to verify these details. It has an additional section of the bill which consists of total room nights, the guest book, which is 14, per night cost $150, and the total cost $2,100. After successfully verifying the data, we can click on this book button. And once we click on this book button, a room has been successfully reserved for that guest. Let us check that thing in our database. So it's in the guest table. So we can see that a room ID with 11 has been successfully booked for James Bond. We have other data in the database which we entered uh, in our form. We can also see in the room table of room ID 11, room type economy double, and its is empty field is 0, which means that this room is occupied. And we also have the check-in and check-out date of this room. We can also see this thing from the room section. This room section has entire data of the rooms available in the hotel. So for room ID 11, we have check-in from 3rd to 17th and its room availability is false. So this was the end of our second use case. Now let us explore our third use case, which is the cancel booking. This is a cancel booking page and it has the one input field, which is the room number, where the guest or an administrator could just enter a room number and click on this cancel booking button. So let's cancel our stay for the room which we booked recently, which is room number 11, and just click on this cancel booking. So it would show a prompt, a successful prompt, which states that cancel booking is completed. Let us check that thing in our room section. We can see that room ID 11 has been successfully freed and the room availability is showing as true, and the checkout date has been updated to 1st October, which is today's date. So this was the end of our third use case. We have also built a logout functionality where once a user clicks on the logout button, a user would be successfully logged out.